next question is to Congressman Maffei. Very early on in this campaign, you staged an angry news conference in which you pointed out that your family had been dragged into the campaign by Mr. Katko. Reviewing his comments prior to that event, what he seemed to be pointing out was that at some point you had purchased a home that to many of us seems expensive in Virginia at $700,000, that your wife worked at a nonprofit organization in the Washington area, and that when it came time for the birth of your child, the child appeared to be born in the Washington area hospital through the parent's choice. That combined with these reports that we've gotten in recent weeks that 80% of your campaign funding in recent weeks has come from sources outside central New York, all of this feeds into an ongoing narrative that's been raised by Republicans in past races as well, that you are more connected to Washington, D.C. than you are to Syracuse. How do you respond to that?
Well, let me be perfectly clear. Central New York is my home. It's where I want to be. It's where my family is. It's where my entire family is. Now my family does go back and forth with me when I have to be in Washington. And we rented apartments for the last couple of terms, but we felt for our own financial security that we needed to have an investment, a small townhouse. Where my wife works, frankly, is irrelevant to this campaign. And it's irrelevant, I don't think, and frankly, I'm not going to answer any questions about that. And where my baby was born, she was born in Washington. And that allowed me to make every single vote for this congressional district while I was also being a good father. And, now she's here, of course. But frankly, I'll say that to use those things, my wife's employment choices and my daughter's health care, I think that should be out of bounds. And if it's not out of bounds, then maybe politics is as broken as everybody says.
Mr. Maffei, you issued a press release when your daughter was born announcing that she was born in a Sibley hospital. You're the person who you can't have your cake and eat it